So, the Star are reporting that Sheffield Wednesday are close to getting an agreement with Danny Rule so he can leave Sheffield Wednesday Football Club. Now, with the season about to start, people are going to be like, right, we thought we had this done and dusted with here. But again, I think a lot of us also thought this is just waiting. They're just waiting to get something done. Now, nothing is done yet. It's seeming like they are trying to get something sorted so he can leave. And I'm going to get to trying to figure out the financial part of it. How that going to work? Is there going to be some sort of payout? Is it going to be a mutual consent kind of thing? I will be very interested to see what the wording is when they do this announcement. Because let's just make it very clear. When Henrik Pedersen came in, it was all pretty much set that he was going to be the manager when Danny left. So far, all the pictures we've seen from training sessions had Danny and Henrik working together and doing stuff. Now, we don't know how long it's going to be, but it is understood that this involved parties that are close to finding an agreement that would see him move on via a mutual termination of the contract. Now, how mutual that will be, I don't know. But that word mutual has a bit of give to it for me. Now, if this does happen, it means you see what happens with everything that's going on. Henrik's obviously been doing a lot of the training anyway from what we can see. So it kind of wouldn't put us in too much of a bind in one sense because Henrik's already here. Henrik's already agreed to stay on. So in one sense, it doesn't become a big deal. It actually puts one thing to bed and you go, thank you for your time, Danny. You move on. Each party gets to move on. We get to have a bit of a fresh kind of break from that whole scenario. And we carry on. We thank him for what he's done. And then we move on to what Henrik's going to do next. So it will be interesting to see what happened. Is it ideal with everything this close to the season? Probably not. It's probably not ideal at all. But at this moment in time, our entire pre-season hasn't been ideal, let's be brutally honest. So adding something else like this to the banner really doesn't hit you with too much. You just see it and you go, okay, this has happened. It's what we thought was going to happen eventually. It finally happened. It's been done and dusted for a while, so we'll move on and see how we can get on. Now again, like I said, the fact that Henrik's already there, he's already doing things and making sure everything's fine is a good thing. It helps us. With the loss of Callum and Akin, who were already technically gone anyway, it'll be interesting to see how that side of things go. A lot of people are still sweating on the whole Barry Bannon thing, waiting on that. I'm pretty damn sure he'll sign a contract. Let's just be brutally honest. Could you imagine if it's Barry Bannon signs a contract but he's Henrik's assistant? Kind of thing, and that's how we do it, where it's Henrik's assistant or something like that. But at the end of the day, this is where we're at. Sheffield Wednesday it sounds like they're in the process of getting a deal sorted for Danny Rule to leave the club. Again, you're thanking for what he's done, for how he did stuff, and you go from there once it's done. But until it's done, we can't do anything. But again, it's a difficult one. If anything, this will probably be the hardest person he's ever had to work for in his entire footballing career in terms of management, and this was his first ever manager job. It can only get a bit easier from here, Danny, for you. So let's see what happens, but it's sounding like we could have some announcement at some point this week saying Danny has agreed and the club has agreed for him to leave. So we'll see.